Your daughter was abused. She finally gets her day in court, but after years of trauma fighting for justice, the man who hurt her walks free. Then, just 4 days later, his family laughs in your face about it. What would you do? This is a case of Kevin McHale, a father, a grandfather, and now an accused murderer. John Brogan wasn't just any man, he was a known predator. He had a long history of sexual abuse allegations, with multiple victims coming forward over decades. Survivors claim Brogan was known to authorities as early as the 1980s, yet he was never stopped. Yet, somehow, he was still walking free. Kevin McHale's daughter was one of his alleged victims. She reported him, she went to trial, she fought. But in March 2023, Brogan was acquitted of 20 charges relating to her case. Imagine sitting in that courtroom hearing every horrific detail of what happened to your child, only to watch her abuser walk away. For Kevin McHale, the pain didn't stop there. March 5, 2023, 4 days after the trial. Kevin McHale, a man known in his community as a loving father and grandfather, went to his regular pub in Ballyheen. He had been going there for 7 years every weekend. According to McHale's daughter, that night 2 men walked in. One was John Brogan's brother-in-law. The other was a man connected to Brogan's family. And they didn't just walk in, they mocked McHale. They laughed in his face about his daughter losing the case. Imagine that. Imagine watching your child go through unimaginable trauma, watching the man who hurt her walk free, and then hearing people laugh at you for it. That was the moment everything changed. Something inside Kevin McHale snapped. He left the pub. He got a gun, and that night he shot and killed John Brogan. The police arrested Kevin McHale soon after. The community was shocked, but at the same time, many weren't surprised. Brogan had been a known predator for years. People whispered about it. Survivors had tried to get justice. The system failed them all. For many, McHale wasn't just a murderer. He was a father pushed to the edge. He was granted bail on May 31, 2023, but under strict conditions. He was banned from entering Connaught, where his daughter and grandkids lived. He could only visit them for a short time during Christmas. His trial was originally set for early 2024, but as of now, no date has been confirmed. McHale's daughter has spoken out, not just about her father, but about the system that failed them both. She says that Tuzla, Ireland's child protection agency, knew about Brogan for decades. They protected him instead of the victims. They told her nothing would come of her case, even though Brogan had already been on the sex offenders register before she was even born. This wasn't just one failure. This was a lifetime of systemic neglect. Now she's fighting for her father. A petition has been launched calling for leniency in his case. She wants the world to know, my dad acted in a way no father should ever have to. He wasn't protected. I wasn't protected. The system failed us both. Now the world is watching. Some say Kevin McHale is a murderer. Others say he's a father who snapped after being failed by the system. What do you think? Did Kevin McHale deserve to be arrested, or did the system fail him, just like it failed his daughter? Let's talk about it in the comments. Follow for more true crime stories.